Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Happy Friday. We're pretty much at the tail end of Friday. Really excited to be over here. What is up? Who do we got in the building? We got Mr. Old School in the building. How are you doing? How are you doing? What is good? What is good? Really excited to be here today and obviously be featuring these amazing sneakers. I think they're amazing. And we had to pick them up. We had to pick them up because a couple of reasons. We got a feature on the channel. You know, these Fire Reds, like they came and they went on sneakers. I know they're probably still available in certain places. But I think the topic of discussion today is really about sleepers. You know, I wanted to touch on two things. I wanted to touch on these because I think they're amazing. And then I do want to touch on my top 5 Nike sleepers of the year. So I have them all here with me. I'm really excited to be showing them to you guys. So for those that don't know who I am, my name is Ernest Khan. I pretty much restarted my YouTube journey back in January of this year. So, you know, we're live today. I typically go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday at about 7 p.m. It's kind of like the schedule that we've had in place. Sometimes I go live Monday evenings, sometimes Wednesday, sometimes Thursday. But, you know, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. MurderBX says close the other stream. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? No, I'm not so sure what you mean by close the other stream. Could you elaborate on that? Watching your stream, you mean? Oh yeah, no, I started. This is my. I had another stream that I started, but then this because there was some, I guess, copyrighted music that just popped in, so I did restart it. Yes, I did restart it. So for anybody viewing over here, my apologies if you jumped in that one, but yes, I did end up closing the other one because yeah, there was just a little bit of errors and stuff. So it is what it is. But we're here, and we're gonna be featuring these. All right, so we pretty much got them in the building over here. Now I still have these on the way. They're still on the way, but I did see the opportunity right now to be able to pick up another pair so I could feature it today because you guys know I'm going to be gone Monday onwards, so we got to get this content out and then we out the building, right? So we did have them. We do happen to have the box. So it pretty much comes in very similar box to your the Cherry Reds. And let me actually blow this up over here. We are back. We're back. But yeah, this is basically it. 9.5 my size. Typically, I do recommend going true to size in these bad boys, that's for sure. So we're going to get to that. We will get to that. But how's everybody doing? These came and went. This release was pretty much on... let me go ahead and share my screen over here so we can go ahead and take a look. I don't know why it says these were set for 2023. Like, I don't believe these were supposed to release in 2023, considering the fact they ended up releasing on November 23rd. So this was like at the tail end of last month. And yeah, I mean, a lot of mixed feelings about the sneaker. I mean, obviously it came out in a time where there's other releases that other people are going for, and for a $200 price tag, it's kind of on the higher side, that's for sure. I mean, if these were priced at maybe 170, I think more people probably would have gone after them. Now, for a Jordan such as this, there's a lot of white, so I can also see how certain people are skeptical on going after these Fire Reds, considering the fact there is a lot of white. But this does kind of remind me of, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a little bit of a fire truck in a way. Like there's definitely little subtle hits of that red, but I don't know, it just kind of has that theme to it. And these are clean. These are clean, and I do consider this as one of the sleepers of November, without a doubt. Without a doubt, which is why my theme for today's stream is more around my sleepers. I have 5 sleepers here. I'm going to show them to you after we do this review. So I hope you guys are excited to be, you know, watching this with me today. But yeah, let me go ahead, and I just want to make sure I got everything tied in over here. So these did release and sold out on Sneakers, as you see over here. They got amazing photos, and yeah, these came and went. But we were literally awake, and we went for them. We went for them, and we were able to cop our size. These eventually all did sell out on the Sneakers app, as they typically do, because, you know, that's where everybody typically goes. You know, it's the Sneakers app, right? In terms of quality and everything that I'm seeing over here, these are clean, and I'm excited to be sharing them with you today. They also do happen to have some big kid sizes still in stock, as you see here, but, you know, typically any of the men's sizes sell out pretty quickly. Well, who else? Who else we got? So we got Mr. Osco, we got Murder BX in the building. Yeah, we got 5 viewers in the building, guys. If you haven't already, smash that like button. It definitely does help the channel, as you know, a lot of these streams are, a lot of my streams, like, we're still growing the channel basically. So if you guys believe in the channel and are excited to be rocking with me, I think you guys are gonna be excited to see the sleepers that I have for you guys, because like, they're my sleepers. Okay, so at the end of the day, at the end of this stream, it's more so like, regardless of what your opinion is, it's your opinion whether it's part of your sleepers or not. But they're, you know, I got some Jordans, and I definitely, and I have one pair of Dunks as well, that I consider a sleeper as well. So got Nitro in the building. What's up, Nitro? How are you? What is good? What is good? What is good? All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the review of these sneakers, because these are hot. These are definitely hot. And then we'll touch into what they're doing on the aftermarket, and then, you know, my recommendations. Is it worth getting? If you slept on them, is it worth just not going for them and, you know, spending your money elsewhere? I mean, I appreciate you all rocking with me. We've had a pretty crazy week with the release of the Travis Scotts and everything like that. So I got some news around that, because I mean, we hit on 2 pairs of the Travis Scotts, you know, and I'm still kind of like in shock. You know, I'm kind of like, regardless of the sizes, I've never hit on the Travis Scott side. So to receive a text, I'm like, oh wow, this is actually real. It wasn't all completely backdoored, you know. So we will be doing a review of that once I get them in the building. But I really want to stack this week with as many reviews as I can. So expect a review today, expect a review tomorrow, and then I'm really hoping I can get another review out on Sunday, considering the fact I am heading to Portland on Monday. All right, so, but, you know, much love to every single one of you guys. Mr. Oldskool says, I more the particle gray. You like the particle gray colorway more? Okay, we'll get to that. Honestly, out of all the ones that have released, the one I like personally is this one. Now, we got 5 pairs of this. We sold them all. We made some money. But I kind of regret not hanging on to one of these, you know? I really like this a lot. I really, really like this colorway. It's such a nice colorway. This is my favorite one out of all the Jordan 9s that released this year. I just want to let that be known. But in today's video, we're obviously going to be featuring this. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review. So, much love to all you guys rocking with me, and you know, just being here, you know what I mean? And for any of the new viewers, again, I've been doing this for quite some time, so excited to be showing these to you guys. All right, so here we are. We got the Jordan box. Now, it's very, very similar to, I guess, any of your typical Jordan 9 boxes, and also very similar to the cherry red box. That's, you know, that's one thing that you know, the first thing I noticed. So what do we see over here? We see white, fire red, cool gray, 9.5, and then the SKU code and all that stuff. All right, so there we go. Just doing a quick 360, and let's go ahead and unbox this. So, boop, just like that. Back of it, white. You know, you got your little number over there. I guess that's a style code or something along the lines. But here they are. All right, so it comes in this like interesting, like, what is it? Like, it's just kind of like a plastic paper, and I think the reason why is just because of the fact that this does happen to have you know, that patent leather on it, and they just don't want anything messing with it. So that's typically why they have this. But here we are. There we go. Damn. So here we got them. Sneakers, the fire red sneakers in the building. All right, let's go ahead and pop these out, and let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. Okay, so again, part of the reason I do these reviews, you know, like, I need to have them in hand, because my opinion changes when I have them in hand versus just seeing some photos online. All right, but this is these are the fire red 9s. Okay, ooh, a little bit too close over there. These are clean. That red is really, really popping. Okay, and wow, yeah, I could definitely see the white on top eventually getting dirty, which is probably why certain people that like this probably will be doubling up to have another fresh pair with them, and, you know, kind of one to stock, one to rock, and one to stock, as you guys know. But bottom of the sneaker, pretty much you got that Jumpman right over there, and that fire red, you know, 23, and then some interesting designs as well over here. Not too sure exactly what that says. It looks like it says 1994, I believe is what it says, and then some words up here. I'm really not too sure exactly what that says. But yeah, a lot of traction on the bottom, really nice. And then basically around the initial sneaker, we obviously have that patent leather that literally wraps around the back. So just as you see over there, you got that nice 23. These are super clean. I really like how it just kind of has a little bit of like a reflection of the light, you know, off the patent. It's super nice. And then this white is literally, it's all leather that literally wraps around the front of the sneaker. Super clean toe box. Toe box, when you look down at your sneakers, pretty much just going to be something like this. Let me actually pull out the other pair, because I think this is another thing that a lot of people don't really show is like, you know, what do you see when you look down at your sneakers? You pretty much see something like this. All right, so you're going to be able to see it's super clean, and yeah, these are solid. They really designed these very well. You happen to have that mesh tongue. Okay, now the mesh tongue is of like a darker. It's not so much a gray. It is like kind of like a little bit of like a dirty white, if anything. So, I mean, this is super clean. You see how bright that white is, and then it kind of goes into a little bit of a dirty white over there with, you know, these red eyelets that pretty much wrap around the sneaker, which honestly kind of reminds me of a caterpillar in a way. I don't know why. Sorry if I'm missing any of the comments over here. We got Nitro saying, always editing on the ground videos. Hey, man, I believe it. Mr. Oldgood says, all good. Hoping to cop eBays tomorrow. Yeah, man, we all hoping to cop those eBays, that's for sure. Same here. Need a W tomorrow. I think we all need a W tomorrow. It could be my first SB win from Sneaker Apps. I don't think I've hit on a single SB sneaker, to be honest, guys. It's insane. But these are phenomenal. I really like them. Also, you got that red Jumpman little like rubber button on the back. Okay. On the inside, now these do not come with any extra laces. It's pretty much the pair that you get on them. I mean, obviously, if you happen to have other Jordan 9s in your collection, you can always swap the laces out. That's what I would typically do. But I like the laces. It does go with the aesthetic. You pretty much have white bottom, and it goes into gray, white, and then you have like a little bit of gray on the top as well. Now, the sock liner is obviously very interesting. This literally wraps around your foot, which is why I recommend these as another really good, you know, sneaker to play basketball in. All right, I must literally drop them right now, but yeah, these ones for sure are definitely super solid. You got that Jumpman right over here in fire red, and then also on the bottom. These are super clean. I could definitely see the problems with this is it can definitely get dirty easy. But, you know, with this leather top over here, I'm sure that's just one of those things you can just literally wipe the dirt away, you know. I don't necessarily see this as something that really needs to be maintained much, depending on, like, what you're using it for. If you're strictly using it for basketball, maybe a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of, you know, cleaning from time to time would definitely help. But honestly, this is just a solid pair, I think, to rock, you know, when you're out and about. I like them a lot. So, with that being said, I'm going to give this pair a solid 8 out of 10. I really do like it a lot. I don't really have many Jordan 9s in my collection. You know what I mean? Actually, as I mentioned, I had 5 you know, chili reds. I ended up selling those to make some money. But these are clean. These are super clean. If you guys decide to go for them, highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. I think they're really cool. And it's just a super clean pair, especially for this time of year. It really does look, I mean, if you look at the photos online, it really looks like the type of sneaker I think is going to be really like just super wearable around this period of time, you know, especially if you're in like colder climate, colder cities, you know. These are clean. These are super clean. So with that being said, I am going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really do like these a lot. Now, the ones I like a little bit more than these are going to be the chili reds, which I'm trying to remember if I did review these. I believe I probably did. But I think I rated them a 9 out of 10. I probably would give them anywhere from maybe a 9 to 9.5. I really liked those a lot. It's such a bright and vibrant color. But these are super clean too. And if you do decide to pick these up, I just really like the break in the colors. I think they did a solid job on this. So shout out to Nike on that. Freaking amazing sneaker without doubt. Let's see. I'm just checking. Murder BX says the shoe is clean, but the name is kind of dumb. I'm like, I mean, look, like they do release certain sneakers with the name Fire Red, so I guess it was just time for them to do something like this. But I also know a lot of people are going to have mixed feelings on the fact that there's a lot of white on this, okay? So it's not going to be well received by everybody, which is why I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they're doing on aftermarket. So please know, these are true to size. And then what you need to know too is these were sold to me at about $200. That was the retail price. Let me actually double check here. yeah, you see $200, factoring taxes and all that stuff, you're probably spending anywhere from 210, maybe 215. It's saying it actually dropped on the 13th. I'm really trying to remember. Like, did this actually drop on the 13th? I don't know if this may have actually dropped on a Wednesday. Did these drop 3 days ago? I'm really trying to remember if it released this month or last month. But hey, if StockX says it released on that date, because you saw it on the other site, what did it say over here? It literally said this was set to release, on November 23rd. So I'm gonna have to double check my facts over here. But based on what I'm seeing over here, these pretty much released very, very recently, and yeah, price was about 200. So what are they doing on aftermarket? Aftermarket, not really anything crazy, which is why I recommend this as a personal, if anything. Not necessarily something that is, it is a sleeper, but I guess for me, what I guess I consider a sleeper is not so much about making money behind a sneaker. It's more about like a sleeper that people are gonna look back and be like, I should have got that. I should have got that for the personal. I should have got that to wear. That's what I consider a sleeper. But there are also some sleepers that other people consider that are like, you could have made a lot of money because the price just slowly rose. So I guess a little bit of both of that. But like to me, what I consider a sleeper, and especially the sleepers that I'm going to show you today, are more around like I'm thankful I have them or doubled up on them, because I would kind of hate myself if I didn't double up or have one to rock, is what I'm trying to say. So that's pretty much my review for these Fire Reds. I think they're freaking amazing. But I do want to touch on two more things for the stream, okay? The next thing, we're going to jump into my top 5 sleepers of the year, and then we're going to touch on a little bit on what's happening tomorrow, my recommendations on how to go about it. I mean, obviously the biggest thing, it's kind of a giveaway. Just be up. There are too many people that they're asleep. They're asleep. So just set those alarms for the freaking the eBay dunks that are coming out, okay? It's a pass for me, but if I can rock it, go. Mr. Otsu says it a pass for me, but if can rock it, go for it. Okay, hey man, a lot of these sneakers, sometimes you just need to try. You just need to try, and sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. But let me go ahead and get into my sleepers of the year. Okay, and these are strictly Nike sneakers. Okay, so they're going to be 5 sneakers that I'm going to be showing you guys right now. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. And I'm just going to exit this out so we don't have any like advertisements playing in the background. But let's go ahead and dive in, okay? So let's go ahead and just share that real quick. All right, let's get into it, guys. So my first sleeper of 2022. I know we're kind of nearing the tail end. I'm just thinking about, I want to do this video. I just also am trying to figure out when I can do this, right? And I think the best time is now, is to feature it on live with you guys. So anybody watching, I hope you guys enjoyed the Fire Red review. We're going to dive into my top 5 sleepers for 2022 right now, okay? So the first one is right over here. It's a dunk, okay? So it's right over here. And these are, let's go ahead and read it. These are the Photon Dust, okay? So these are the Nike Fresh dunks. So let's go ahead and take a peek at them. There we go. So these are the Nike Fresh dunks, okay? Whoa. Let me open it up. Let me actually just take the sneaker out. These are super clean, okay? It's called the certified fresh dunks, okay? Now the reason why I consider this a sleeper, regardless if they sold out, is because they're not necessarily doing so crazy in the aftermarket right now. But the reason why I consider it a sleeper is because of the fact it's got so many different nice materials on it, okay? I'm not the biggest fan of the laces because of the fact that it does happen to have different materials on it, like different kind of patterns on it. I would much prefer just regular white laces on them. But overall, just looking at the entire sneaker, you got this gray sole on the bottom, okay, which transitions into kind of like a nice cream. Super, super nice, super versatile. You can definitely use this, wear this with a lot of fits for sure. I do like the fact that the Nike checkmark is just in this black leather. It's very, very simple. You got the Nike branding on the back. These are super clean. They're super clean. This is going to be my This is going to be, I guess, my 5th sleeper. In no particular order. There's no particular order in these sleepers. It's just more so like these are like some sleepers I recommend you guys take a good look at, because I do, like, you never know what they're going to do in aftermarket, and they're definitely worth picking up, I think. Now you happen to have this suede on the front, suede all the way around, and then also suede up here. Suede goes all the way to the back as well. So it's super nice, super clean. I mean, I know we're kind of all dunked out this year. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, great, another dunk here, another panda dunk here, and all these different colors. But I was looking at all the dunks that I picked up this year. I think I picked up about maybe 5 or 6. This is one that I consider a sleeper, and I'm gonna definitely put it in my my top 5 sleepers. Okay. You also happen to have like this mesh pattern in the front that pretty much wraps into the a little bit into the tongue, and then also on the sides as well. So super clean. And yeah, this is definitely one of them. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. These are nice. I really like it, and I love the name Certified Fresh. It just kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like, it just reminds me of something that's clean. You do happen to have this. It says on the back, it says Fall 2022. It says Nike WHQ, and then it says Certified Fresh. Let's go ahead and just see that. It says Certified Fresh. These are clean. So yeah, with that being said, we're going to keep it moving, but this is definitely one of them, and I highly recommend this. I highly recommend this. Now, I didn't really do a review of this. Maybe I might do one in the future, but I do like these a lot. I probably would be rating this probably a solid 8 out of 10. I really do like these a lot. Definitely considered a sleeper in my book. And then the last thing I want to show you too is on the inside, it does say Certified Fresh, Beaverton, Oregon. We will be visiting Nike. I'm going to be visiting Nike next week. I'm really excited to be going to Oregon and be seeing Nike. So yeah, expect some photos and maybe even a video from me. All right, guys. Nitro says, I'm trying to collect as many dunks SBs I can because I'm part dunk collector is what Nitro says. Nice, man. That's awesome. Well, I guess I'm a dunk collector too. We definitely have stocked up on a lot of sneakers this year, like more sneakers than I'd like to admit, honestly. But we're gonna keep it moving. All right, so my second sleeper for 2022 from Nike is gonna be these. Okay, wonder if you guys can guess what it is. We got the Stealth Highs. Yes, the Stealth Highs. All right, so here we are. This is my size. I think I've had a total of 3 pairs. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've had at least 3 pairs, but now we have this, and we're down to 1. We're down to 1, so I'm keeping these. That's for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You can see it's my size. Now you're probably wondering, why is this a sleeper? I think it's a sleeper because I do strongly feel like a lot of people did sleep on these. Like I like they're not necessarily doing so crazy in the aftermarket, and this is them. This is them. And the reason why I consider this a sleeper is because if you do happen to put, I happen to have it in a Ziploc bag, but if you do happen to put these cream laces, I got these from Lace Labs, on these, this entire sneaker just transforms into an instant banger. Instant banger. It does come with gray laces on them. I mean, you can keep that gray, that gray aesthetic within the sneaker if you want to, but trust me, the quality on this is amazing. It's amazing. So bottom of the sneaker, you pretty much have that gray, transitions into a white. Okay, this is not cream, this is just white. And I don't know, I just like the idea of the moment this starts to get all dirtied up, it's gonna add so much character to the initial sneaker. It's just such a good look. It's such a good look. I really am such a fan of this Jordan 1 High. I really like this one a lot. I kind of am kicking myself for not doubling up. It does come in. It does happen to have some extra laces as well. Nike's been kind of doing this recycling, these recycled boxes, so it does come with some extra white ones. I could definitely see this with some white laces as well, but I do think it's going to be too much white. So to break that, the cream laces is the move. That's for sure. So I really do like these a lot, and this is definitely going to be my second sleeper of this year when it comes to Nike. All right, so I don't know. I mean, again, this is my opinion. I just want to share with you guys what I've collected throughout the year and what's still with me and what I consider getting. If you're open to taking a look at some of these sneakers and what they're doing on the aftermarket, we won't necessarily be doing that today, but I just want to show you guys, like, these are the sleepers. These are the sleepers that I want to show you guys. All right, so The next one, I did review this very, very recently. Let me just double check over here. I just want to make sure I got it. Yep, it's the right one. So, it's another Jordan 1 High. These are the OG Starfish. All right, so the Starfish, there you go. You can pretty much see. It's a woman's sneaker. It's size 11, so that's my size, 9.5. Let's go ahead and unbox it. So, regular boxing, yep, just like that. Let's go ahead and take these out. I really love the quality on these. I'm trying to remember what I rated these, but that doesn't matter. These are amazing. They're so nice. The quality on this is amazing, guys. It's so good. Yeah, we got Eric in the building. What's going on, Eric? Yeah, this is another sleeper, guys. Like, seriously, if you guys see this in your size, because again, this is a women's sized sneaker, but the quality on this, I cannot stop raving about this. Again, this is another sneaker. I am gonna change the laces to cream, and it's gonna change the entire sneaker. Trust me, because you have that cream tongue. Everything from the ground up on this. You got that orange bottom. It transitions into that really nice cream all the way around. And then the leather quality, like, trust me, when you look at the quality on this in person, you got that nice tumbledness on the back, like everything. These are definitely sleepers. And I could honestly see the prices on these go up. I mean, the reason I'm getting this is because I want to rock them. That's why. Not so much about how much this is going to go for in the aftermarket. We needed these. We freaking needed these. Again, I told you guys, I saw one of the undefeated workers rocking this, and I was like, God, I'm kicking myself. I need those. I have to have these in the collection. These are freaking amazing, and they're super solid, okay? I wasn't the biggest fan of this brown on the back, but again, when you wear your jeans over, this is all you see. Banger. It's a freaking banger. So this is going to be my third, you know, and again, whether you guys agree with me or not, you know, I'm just letting you guys know what my my sleepers of 2020, you know, 2022 are. So there we go. That's the second. That's the third one. All right. So I'm just moving boxes over here. So that's the third one. Now the fourth one is kind of come at no surprise, I think, to you guys, because like the moment this came out, I ended up doubling up on it and then selling that pair, and then I was like kind of kicking myself for not doubling up. But this is it. All right. This is probably maybe my top sleeper out of everything I'm showing you guys. We happen to have the Desert Elephants. The Desert Elephants is one of those sneakers that literally I was kind of like, I got it to review. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep them. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rock them. I'm just going to wear them. I wore them the outside lands, and like, this is just the entire sneaker. The entire sneaker. Oh man, these are so clean. So yeah, we doubled up. I just got them in the mail. Nike did a redrop of these. Now, I know what a lot of people typically think when they see this. You need to change the laces again to cream on this. It really changes the entire shoe. It breaks the shoe from this cream bottom with some cream on the top. It literally changes the entire sneaker. I'm trying to think if I happen to have my my worn pair to show you guys, but these are awesome, and this is definitely one of the sleepers of 2022 for me. 100%. So far, 3 for 3 must cop. Yeah, I mean, hey guys, I've been doing this for quite some time. I'm not going to show you guys stuff that I would not rock. Like, this is definitely something I would definitely rock. And let's go ahead and let's take a good look. So bottom of the sneaker, you pretty much have a little bit of orange. You got that Jordan, you got that orange in front as well. It's pretty much what you'd see if you're kind of kicking it, you know. And then pretty much breaks from that, you know, initially, like, what is it? It's kind of like a dirty, it's kind of like a light dirty brown. And then that transitions to this nice cream. Like, I don't know why they named it Desert Elephant, but this is just such a phenomenal sneaker. Like, this was so slept on, guys. Trust me. And even whatever it's doing on aftermarket, it's not even doing that crazy. Trust me. For me, what really sold me is the quality. You have, like, this entire leather panel is just super nice tumbled. It was kind of crazy for me to open this up and see a brand new pair after rocking mine for the past, I don't know, 3-4 months. It's insane. It's so insane to me. But you happen to have that Jordan in orange as well. With really nice suede. Now, please note, I do not recommend wearing jeans with this. It's your blue jeans are going to start to dye this. So I just want to let you guys know that, okay? Don't let your jeans like touch the top of it, otherwise it's going to start to get like, you know, dye transfer on that. So just know that. But everything from even the initial back leather on it, that brown, which is kind of like elephant print in a way, but just very subtle. God, this is great. This is super great, and definitely a sleeper for, you know, for 2022 without a doubt. My buddy just said he regrets returning his. Hey man, you know, hopefully one pops up. If I do see one, I'll scoop it up for you, and I'll let you know to just pay me back. That's the back. Air Jordan. All right, so that is my 4. I got one more. I'm gonna show you guys, and this is one I wasn't really too sure. I wasn't too sure that I wanted to get this. So those are my top. Those are my 4. I'm not gonna say top 4. I would say the Desert Elephant's probably my top out of everything I'm about to show you today. But another one that did come out, I believe, early this year is going to be, it's a Jordan 5. We got the green bean. We got the green bean in the building, all right? Now, the reason why I'm going to say this is a sleeper, personally, is because this is another sneaker I think really does need, well, it needs no introduction because it's the green bean. But I'm going to show you guys what I recommend for a lace swap, okay? So this is the green bean, and I just got these literally like 2 days ago. And these are freaking amazing. Now, the entire sneaker is kind of like shiny in a way. You need to see this in person. It's kind of reflective in a way. It's really super clean. These are so nice. Now, whether you're a fan of the Jordan 5s or not, like, this was actually a lot of people's first Jordan 5 is what I'm coming to learn. The green bean. Like, there's this whole story behind it. Now, I wish I knew the story. I'd tell it to you guys right now. But the reason why I picked this up, I'll show you momentarily, okay? Bottom of the sneaker, you got that pretty much crystal clear, like, you know, clear, like, I don't know, silicone or rubber. You know, you pretty much can see Jumpman right over there in green. These are so nice, guys. I can't stop raving about this. Like, I was literally looking at this in one of the smaller sizes in one of the stores, and I was like, God, I wish they just had my size. I think this is still sitting in certain places, but this is really one of those sneakers that I think just needs a little bit of a break, and I'll show you exactly what that break is, okay? We know that, you know, DJ Khaled recently released some sneakers, right? Now, this does not come with extra laces, but looking at this, and then I pulled out my sale DJ Khaled's, and I just thought to myself, I was like, what if I were to put these purple laces on these? That is gonna just change the sneaker entirely and really just make this a total sleeper. Can you kind of see it? Can you see the purple with this? I'm gonna do a lace swap on this, and I'll post a photo once it's ready to go. And I just honestly think that this is such a sleeper. And I haven't even done a review of this sneaker, but overall, everything from this is like pretty much entirely like 3M material. So this will shine. This literally has its own shine in a way. It's super clean. On the back of the sneaker, you pretty much have Jumpman over there in green. And this is called the green bean, you know? They're so clean. They're so clean, and I think this is super underrated for a Jordan 5. I really do. Yo, we got Bert Collins in the building. Ernest, what up? Pulling up to support you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yo, if you guys are new to the channel, smash the like button. Definitely does help the channel. Again, I'm showing you guys my top 5 sleepers of Nike brand, okay? Majority of them are Jordans, and then I did show a Dunk as well, because I was like, Dunk isn't a Jordan, okay? So I can't say it's my top 5 sleeper Jordans, right? So it's typically, I showed you guys the Dunk, the Certified Fresh, and I mean, I might even post this list if you guys want to take a look at it. But these are some sneakers that I recommend at least taking a good look at, because you never know. You never know where they're going to go, what they're going to do on the aftermarket. But man, these laces, these purple laces with this sneaker is just going to just completely change this for me. Like, and I'm really excited to be you know, mixing and matching it. You know what I mean? So that pretty much wraps it up. These are my top 5 sleepers of 2020. Obviously, Jordan brand alongside that Dunk. I guess Nike in general. I was literally looking at my collection, looking at other stuff that I think that I would deem worthy of being a part of this. And again, this is my opinion. Whether you think it's a sleeper or trash or whatever it is, that's your opinion. These are sneakers I'm keeping in my collection. I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to be rocking these. Okay, and I'm very excited to be, you know, be able to feature this and show you guys. I think it was a good break, because I showed you a Dunk, I showed you a couple of Jordan 1 highs, I showed you a Jordan 3, and then I showed you a Jordan 5. So I think overall it was kind of like, it wasn't, I know I could have probably mixed it up with some other silhouettes, maybe some Jordan 9s or maybe some Jordan, some Jordan 6s and what have you. But honestly, probably another worthy, mention for me. And it's a sneaker that I really do like that I reviewed recently, was the black chrome Jordan 6s. I really like that one too. I would show you guys if I had it with me right now, but I've been eyeing that one again, and I am considering getting that again for the personal. So I just want to let you guys know, like, the lace swaps I recommend for these, obviously a lot of cream. Now you may be wondering, Erdis, you keep talking about these cream laces. Where do I get these cream laces? Now let me go ahead and bring up the Lace Lab site, okay, and show you guys initially where to get them. All right, so Lace Labs, this is not sponsored by Lace Labs, but Lace Labs, if you're watching me, you can hit up this guy. All right, so if you go to Lace Labs site over here, you do happen to have 20% off your first order. So just, it doesn't hurt to just sign up for the email, the little email thing over there and get on their newsletter. They'll give you that percentage off. I would go to the shoelaces. I would click on bestsellers over here. And basically within bestsellers, I would scroll down, and right over here, these are the laces that I literally just showed you. Whatever's in this baggie, it comes in a different baggie, but these are the laces that I'm going to be putting literally on the Stealths, on the Starfishes as well. God, I'm so thankful to have these pairs, because these are truly sleepers that I feel like not really anybody's really talking about, but I'm just like, these are like so worthy of just being talked about and shared with the community, which is why I'm talking to you guys today. But these are the sizes that you want to do. So basically for Jordan High, okay, you want to go for the 72, okay? Now for the Desert Elephants, I believe it's a 54. You can go a little bit longer if you want that, but I typically went 54 for the Desert Elephants. I just want to let you guys know that. Again, I don't recommend you guys buy the DJ Khaled sales just to get the laces. I'm just like, for me, I have the lace. I literally have these. I'm not going to be changing these laces to purple. So I have these extra laces to be able to put on those green beans, which I think are it's just going to be such a nice break with that sneaker. It's going to make the sneaker just more alive in a lot of aspects. But yeah, Mr. Old says it a clean 5. 100% laces got to see. Wow, it's gonna look what it's gonna look like. No, 100%. And part of me wishes I already did the lace swaps and all that stuff, so I could show you this is what it looks like. But the reason I wanted to do this, I want you guys to see what the sneakers look like today without any lace swaps, and then I'll take some photos. I'll post it up once those lace swaps are done, so you guys can at least see. And Mr. Olson says all 5 I would definitely cop. Probably the Desert Elephant would be number 1. Okay, Starfish is going to be a close second. Hey, you know what? I actually agree with you. I think that, because to me, I'm like, if I absolutely had to choose between the Stealths or the Starfish, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably hang on to the Starfish. Yeah, that's me. But they're both really, really nice. It's just I don't know how easy it's going to be to get the Starfishes in your size, because of in our sizes, because of the fact it's like it's a woman's sized sneaker. So for me, I had to go with a size 11. Now typically don't always stock that, because those are the first ones to go, since there's typically a little bit of resale value on those bigger sizes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed literally what I'm showing you guys today, alongside the sneaker laces recommendations over here as well, because I want you guys to at least know, like, oh, where is he getting the laces? This is typically where I go. And then you obviously have a little bit of a discount. They happen to have 25% off with code holiday, blah blah blah. It's all there. But you guys initially let me know. Now, I do want to transition the conversation into kind of, well, what's happening tomorrow? There's some excitement. There are the eBay sneakers dropping on sneakers. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a look. If we just click into sneakers, this is initially what is dropping. So these are dropping tomorrow. Let's click into them. They're pretty much called the Nike SV Dunk Low Sandy. That's what they're called. Okay, and there's an interesting story behind these specific sneakers if you don't already know. Basically, eBay came out with a sneaker and they auctioned this off a while back, okay, a long time ago. I believe it was in 2003, yeah, okay? So there were 2 pairs, okay? Now, once it was auctioned off and sold to somebody, I believe Sandy was probably the person who ended up purchasing it. I really have to do a little bit more digging here. But they couldn't have 2 pairs, so they had to chop one out. After it's sold, they, one of them was a sample. That was, I guess, the original pair. They ended up just cutting that one in half, and that's kind of what ties into the story for these, today. Now, I really don't see this as a very wearable sneaker. I mean, full transparency, like if you're wearing this, well, number one, I don't recommend wearing this barefoot. Number one, I don't recommend just wearing this at all. I really think this is more of a statement piece. This is more of a collector's item. But look, don't let me tell you what to do with your sneaker. Like and the reason why I say it's not that wearable is because of these pallets over here. I mean, these plastic portions within the sneaker. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that wearable. I don't think it's going to be that comfortable to wear this. Like, yes, you have a lot of like patent like on top of the sneaker, and yeah, nobody really knows. Yeah, as you see, you just look at this material. I don't know if you've ever worn a sneaker with this type of material. It just doesn't. I don't think it's gonna feel nice. Honestly, that's just my honest opinion. Yeah, we got Adrian Sanchez in the building. What up, Ernest? Just got off work. Did I miss something? Happy Friday. Yeah, we literally in the stream we went through my top 5 sleepers of Nike brand in today's stream, and then I also did just review the Fire Red Jordans that just came out. These ones, these are fire. I like them. I think they're sick. So solid 8 out of 10 on that. But in tomorrow's tomorrow's stream, I guess I'm going live tomorrow, guys. We will be live for the drop tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be live that long, but expect me to be live. I want you guys to see my reaction. Did we hit? What's the deal? Blah blah blah. So we will be going live tomorrow because again we're on that watch hour chase. Shout out to each and every single one of you who have literally been viewing my channel, especially this week if you found out about the channel. We literally had I believe an additional like 24 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining. I didn't think I'd have an additional 24 subscribers in literally 3 days of the Travis Scott drop. That was insane. And we freaking hit on the Travis Scott drop. Let me just actually tie that in over here real quick. So for those that don't know, we are going to be doing a review on the Travis Scotts. Now we've pretty much hit on these two. We hit on 2 pairs on the Travis Scott side. I am still shocked out of my mind that I even hit one. We got 2 text messages because I do happen to have two numbers tied to my cell phone. We hit on the 3-year-old, which I'll be doing a review of, and then we also hit on the toddlers in a 4C. But another thing I did want to let you guys know is I'm still in disbelief that I freaking hit on this. But I was checking some statements. I didn't receive any emails, but I was just checking on, you know how we have a shop app? I was checking on the shop app, and this is what I see. It says orders placed DHL Express. So I think I hit on another toddler, and I think I hit on my size. I think I hit on a 9.5. I haven't received any confirmation. I haven't received an email. All I'm seeing, it says order placed. So I'm kind of like, I was freaking out a while ago. I was just like, there's no way. There's no way this guy hit on 4 Travis Scott Black Phantoms. There's no freaking way. But this is what I'm seeing on my phone. So again, I don't mean to get too excited here until they're in my hand. That's when I'll know, okay, this is real. But I think we hit on Slam Jam. I don't know. I mean, I literally, I'm looking at my phone. I'm just like trying to figure, like it says my card was charged. I don't know. If these show up, expect a review. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Expect a review from this guy. I am super blessed. I don't know that many people that even hit on freaking 1. So for me to have I know they're not all men's pairs, but to hit in my size, 2 toddlers and then a preschool, it's just, yeah, it's insane. It's freaking insane. I don't make this stuff up, guys. I would not have these screenshots. Trust me. So I'm still a little just, I'm still going kind of crazy. How much watch hours do I need? I need another 2,200 watch hours for us to get monetized. Once we get monetized, we can start making that ad revenue. The ad revenue can help me fund more sneaker contests for you guys. As you know, we love doing giveaways over here. Mr. Old School says he's crossing fingers for me. He's like, hope so, sheesh. Yeah, that would be insane if all the Black Phantoms, just all these 4 Black Phantoms just show up. Because it's like, again, I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna probably toss one on my bag, have one as a keychain or whatever. The smaller sizes. It's kind of cool, a cool novelty piece. But I mean, the biggest W is if like the 9.5 shows up, I'll just be like, oh my god, like that's the one I'll be reviewing. That's the one I'll be wearing that. I'll be wearing that. I will put on. If that 9.5 shows up, I'm just calling it out here. Expect an on-foot review from me sometime soon, okay? Whenever I can carve out a window of time, I will get that video out. because I think that video will do very well, and I want to let you guys know this guy wears his sneakers. That's for sure. Let me just get some music playing again in the background here, all right, guys? But yeah, you know, I'm just so thankful to be a part of this community. You guys have no idea how much this community means to me. It's such an amazing community. We have such amazing people who have been super helpful on my journey in terms of how to get more views, what titles you use, what thumbnails you use, like all this different stuff. There's so much stuff on the back end that I think nobody really sees, like the type of work that you need to do to be able to be successful on YouTube. And I'm still trying to break some glass ceilings over here. You guys know it, but we're doing what we need to do as we scale, that's for sure. Yo, shout out to each and every single one of you guys watching. It really does mean the world to me. I really wanted to put together a really thoughtful top 5 sleepers of this year, because I know there are going to be some people maybe putting out their top sleeper of the year, but I was like, you know what? I want to put together some honorable mentions in this video that I really recommend you guys taking a deeper look at if it's worth getting. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe all the sneakers I showed you are doing crazy numbers on the aftermarket. Like, the sneaker market is kind of down to some extent in a lot of aspects. We're kind of in a weird recession right now. But I think it's worthwhile taking a good look at all those 5 that I featured, and then really making a decision if it's worth spending some of that Christmas money on. That's for sure. All right. But yeah, tomorrow I will be live. We're gonna be trying for these. I got 2 accounts. We're gonna be trying on these because what are these doing on the aftermarket? Let's go ahead and let's check on the aftermarket. Yeah, these are hot too. I really like these a lot. DeSandy's, let's see what they're doing on aftermarket. Now, they're not doing such crazy numbers, and I think it's because a lot of skate shops did end up releasing this, maybe larger sizes. If you do happen to hit it, like size 12, size 11.5, you know, considering the fact that these are retailing for, what is it, $130, it's just a solid, you can make a solid $100 easy with this. I mean, this person be taxing whoever has a size 15, they're asking for $2,000. That's insane. I don't think anybody's going to pay that much. I mean, if you had the original one that was not cut or looked like this, you could probably make a lot of money. Now, the prices on this were much higher. I believe last week or 2 weeks ago, I was looking at the prices that were anywhere from $500 to $600. Now, they definitely have dropped because there's obviously supply and demand. There's more that is put out in the market. The more the demand's filled, prices are going to drop. Okay, and then another thing I would also note I want to make this known to everybody. If you look at the prices right now, yes, you can make a little bit of money right now, but then once the sneakers app, releases, them to the masses and everybody, again, we need to check stock numbers. I don't know how much stock there is, but expect these prices to drop even more. Okay, they're going to drop even more, and then they will start to go up again as people start to receive their pairs, wear their pairs, all that stuff, right? So that's another thing that we just need to take into account. Eric says, still can't believe you hit on multiple pairs of the Travis Scotts. I can't believe it either. I mean, hey, right now it's all a pipe dream. It's all imaginary until I have them in hand. If I have them all in hand, I'll just be like, I'll literally have the stack of boxes, and I'll be like, we hit on men's pairs, we hit on the preschool, and then we hit on toddler, and I'll show that to you guys. Like I'll have them all in hand, hopefully. But I don't believe I'll keep all of them. I'll probably keep 2 of them, if anything. Definitely my personal, and then a toddler, for the keychain. And then the other, we'll probably flip to help, just help with expenses and stuff. But I'm still in disbelief. I'm dumbfounded on the whole Travis Scott thing. You guys, you watch my live stream where it says we freaking hit, I lose my mind on the freaking live. I was like, I almost dropped my phone. I just couldn't believe it, And then I couldn't even pay for it. I was like, it said I had to match my billing on my card, and I was like freaking out because I had a different address there. So they let me go in and edit it out. But again, we're just blessed. We're blessed. And again, once I get more confirmation that it's like on the way or where it is, then for me, I'll have a little bit more peace of mind that I'm like, okay, we got the Travis's. But I've never hit on Travis ever. At Travis Scott's, nothing ever. Like, we tried on the freaking reverse mochas. We tried on all this other stuff in the past, and it's just like, even like the trainers was the other drop that I was on. Yeah, they were just hard. I mean, we did hit on the trainers. What am I talking about? We hit on, like, I think a size 13 on the trainers, the brown ones, which I did feature on the channel in one of my past lives. But it's crazy to me how much the channel has changed, because we have freaking new computer here. Like, the stream is like butter. It's so much smoother now compared to in the past. Again, my apologies for anybody who watched me in the past. We had some choppiness. There was a lot of lag. There was choppiness because I got some fast internet here. It doesn't make sense to me why my streams shouldn't be like smooth as ice, smooth as butter, Adrian Sanchez says, still in my thoughts, Ernest, all DS. I sold my Travis 1 Jordan Mocha 9.5. Man, wow. Nike SB Dunk Travis regular box 9.5 and my Nike Off-White Presto OG original size 10. Uh, oh, Presto. Oh, man, the Presto for 10. Okay, I believe the Prestos weren't that good quality, so I would honestly probably have sold that. You sold everything for 5,600, which is all you got, which you all got for retail. Wow, man. Well, hey, look. Sometimes, at the end of the day, money's king, and whatever you did with the money, whether you put in the savings or you use it to pay some bills or whatever, like sometimes we gotta sell sneakers. Like, trust me, there are times I'll be honest with you guys too. Like, so there's sometimes like I don't want to sell specific sneakers, but I have to sell specific sneakers. It's just a part of it. It's a part of it all, and I'm sure even like your top favorite YouTuber or streamer or whatever that has collected sneakers, like I think Rafi Collects even admitted he had to sell all his sneakers one time or two times over. Having kids is not cheap, so it's like sometimes you got to figure it out. It's like, hey, am I gonna do I get to afford this stuff or all this other stuff? Like sometimes expenses come, unexpected expenses in life come, and you need to kind of figure out, can I hang on to this or do I need the money? So it's just a part of it. Again, I don't know your situation, but I'm just kind of letting you know my initial thoughts when I hear, oh, people sold certain things. I'm like, you had a reverse mocha. Like, why would you sell that? It's like at the end of the day, it's like we all have specific situations, and they're all that are unique to us, and we just got to figure it out. Eric says, good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's freaking get it. Mr. Oster says, I wonder what stock numbers are going to be for eBay. Probably low. I probably think they're going to be low too. Tomorrow we should have stock numbers tomorrow, I believe, and I'll share that on the channel, obviously. Did you make a mistake or good sell? I would say, honestly, the Nike SB Dunk Travis regular box. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think that's a good amount. I would say anywhere from $5,600, maybe $6,000. Seems like, you gave the money to your wife. Okay, well, I hope that money's in safe hands and safekeeping. That's for sure, man. But look, we cop sneakers. Certain sneakers go up in value. Certain sneakers don't. You're not going to know every single sneaker that's going to go up in price. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't personally tell you it was the best decision because, again, I don't know where that money is. Is that money growing? You know what I mean? Was it put in savings? Was it spent on other stuff? Did it go to your wife and then did it go to a luxury bag? Like, we don't really know. So I don't know the entire situation, but sometimes you got to ask yourself, it's like, if it's really worth keeping, or is it, because sometimes if you just keep it, sometimes they don't go any higher in value. Sometimes they just retain their value. So that's another thing to take into account. But yeah, I think that's smart to give it to your wife because I think a lot of women are probably better at handling money than a lot of guys. I'm just gonna call it. But yeah, I really appreciate all you guys rocking me today. And again, we're gonna be live tomorrow for these Sandy low dunks, that's for sure. We did enter a couple skate shops as well, and sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, but yeah, I'm just hyped. I'm hyped on these. These are clean. If we hit, we'll probably keep it as part of the collection because we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, yes, you're looking at these prices, okay? They're not too high. It's like 100 over retail or whatever. But we don't know. Well, number one, we don't know stock numbers. If the stock numbers are low, these prices are going to hold, and then after, they're going to go up. So, you know what I mean? I really think it's just a matter of going for larger sizes. I'm going to go for personal because I would like this in my collection. I think it's a very unique piece with a pretty cool story. And I think the entire story is pretty much here on Nike. It says the identity of the highest bidder remained a mystery for years. Until it was finally revealed that the buyer was none other than groundbreaking Sandy Bodecker. Gotcha. Okay. His influence on skateboarding and Nike can't be overstated. Gotcha. Okay, so it's with this guy named Sandy, and that's why these are called the Sandys, I guess. Crazy. But I mean, it's an interesting story. I do like the sole a lot. I really like the concept of it. I really wish I could have this sole on another sneaker. I think that would be amazing. You know what I mean? Like, these are just freaking sick. They're super, super, super sick. And these are very, very colorful, so it's not going to be for everybody. And then obviously the fact that you have like this plastic, the transparent plastic on the sneaker is just going to be kind of weird. Okay, I do not recommend wearing this barefoot at all because of the fact that it's just like, I think your toes are going to overheat in this. That's literally what it looks like. It just looks like a disaster waiting to happen. But yeah, guys, that is majority of what I that's majority of what I wanted to cover with you guys today. You know, I wanted to touch on those three things. You know, I wanted to touch on the Fire Red review. So we pretty much hit that out of the park. I really hope so. These are clean. I recommend them. If you are interested in looking at them, again, feel free to watch my video if you're just watching right now. We did review this a little bit earlier on in the stream, give my honest opinion on them, giving it a solid 8 out of 10. And then I'm really excited to obviously have had the opportunity to feature, my top 5 sleepers of Nike brand this year. So I'll pretty much have it all on the stream. So feel free to watch that if you haven't already. You know, you can always rewind it later after the stream is over. But thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean the world to me. You guys know it. We're live pretty much every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. PST. We're just doing it here. We're just full sending it because sneakers matter at the end of the day, all right? And at the end of the day, if you like them, rock them, all right? But I'm going to go ahead and share my Instagram. And then you guys know the 3 things I always ask for. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't already as we grow. We're getting this channel to the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it. But I'm going to go ahead and share my Instagram as well because it is a place that you can find me and you can DM me too. I've been actually having a lot of new people reach out to me and kind of ask me opinions on specific things, and it's nice to be able to actually help you guys and address you guys with any questions that you guys have. The second thing I'm going to ask, smash that like button if you haven't already. Definitely does help the channel. Especially the first hours that this goes out, that's for sure. So here's my Instagram. Consider, I guess following me here, and yeah, we just kind of growing. I mean, I remember a couple months ago I was at 2,440, and we're just kind of growing. We're just growing. I have such an amazing support system out here with all y'all and my family and friends and just everybody that supports me doing this. Because hey, who knows where we are going to be in about a year from now? But I just want you guys to know, like, I pour my heart and soul into this stuff. Anything I do, anything that I come by, like, I want to be able to share my honest opinion with you guys on sneakers, whether it's for rocking, stocking, or reselling. That's what we're about. So thank you so much. I'm going to be peacing out over here. I'll be in the chat for a little bit. We'll play some music, and then you guys know in typical Ernest fashion, I dip out the building, but expect me to be live tomorrow. We're going to be live at about 6:30 a.m. PST. We got to cover these eBay dunks, and I want to let you guys know, are we going to hit? Like, there's definitely some anticipation and excitement around it, so we will be going live just with everybody else, guys. Mr. Otsuka says my top 5 was 8 out of 10. Hey, I can't rate all 5 sneakers. I can't rate all 5 sneakers and say all of them were an 8 out of 10 or what have you. For me, I rate them individually, but those green beans with these purple laces, I think is an instant banger. Trust me, it changes the entire sneaker. And like, it's amazing at how you just change one thing on a sneaker and it's just like, people like are just like, whoa, hey, what is that? And I'm really excited to be rocking these for sure. Mr. Otsu says, happy life, facts, without a doubt. But guys, thank you so much. Always, I'll be live tomorrow again. And then expect also we're going to be covering a pretty fun pair of sneakers. I'm just going to give a clue. We're not covering Nikes tomorrow night. That's all I'm going to say. We're not covering Nikes. We're covering another brand. So expect me to go live at about 7 p.m. I'm just always excited to be here, all fired up, ready to go. Whether it's coffee in hand or whether we just here to do it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Eric says, great job. Have a good night. Hey, you all have a great night. And yeah, I'm just gonna dip out over here and play some music. Peace. Much love. Later.